sợ gắm hầm. Đấy, nó đã gắm hầm rồi đúng. Aduh. Wow. A while ago, because of Corona and because of other things in the church, we didn't have any children's work. And suddenly we were standing Sunday after Sunday with kids running around, having nothing to do. And my heart just like said, we need to do something. There needs to be something. So I was looking around for people who wanted to help me and start something new. And I looked at Cam, who has always been this fun guy, and all the children loved him. Like, my kids adored him. He would lift them up whenever he saw them, and he would just be like so loving towards them, and he would speak to them like people and not just like little children. So I asked him, how do you feel? Like, would you want to start children's work with me and do something for this next generation? And he was on board. Like, I didn't even have to say more. The next time, he had prepared everything. He had done like cardboard out, like cutting things for the kids. He had done the whole Bible lessons, and he did that. He helped me week after week, just because he said, like, we need to do everything for the next generation. He was so into it, and he really, like, he gave everything he had. And we all know Cam, like, he was a busy guy. He had enough to do, but he still went home. He still gave it all. He prepared. He sent me, like, so many text messages with ideas and things that he found online. Could we do this? Could we do that? And it was just such a great fellowship for me also. Like, we really clicked around this children's work, and we had so many plans to go on for the kids, because he really loved each and every child who was in this church, and he talked about them with name. It wasn't just all the kids in a bunch, but he loved each and every one of them. And it was a big sign of who he was, just devoted and genuine in everything that he did. So in the children's work that I've started, like, we're really, really, really gonna miss him. And I was just devastated by the news, and we've been praying for him when he went to Angola, and looking forward to him coming back. And now we're just blessing God for his life, and that fact that we just got to know him. We're so happy that he impacted our life and our children's life. So yeah, we're gonna really miss him.
So another thing that Cam started, it was his initiative. So he had a lot of ideas, a lot of initiatives, and that was one of his strengths. And I think he wanted to connect the men in the church as well, and do something for them and together with them. And one of the idea was that we could even go out on a regular basis and bicycle together. And for me, it was. I thought it was a great idea from the beginning, and because I think for us men, sometimes it's easier just to share life while we are doing something. I think maybe sometimes just to sit down is not always working for us, and I think he knew that, and he was also one of those people who like to be active. So we almost every Sunday we went out on bicycles. And the idea was just while we are bicycling, we can just share life together, and I think for me personally it was a blessing because just going out, getting some fresh air, getting some exercise, being out in the nature was something that kind of cleared my mind from all the stress from the week that passed, and just to have fellowship with people like him or some other brothers from the church, it was just awesome. So, and this was something that was initiated by Cam. One of the things that he always loved to do while we were bicycling, for example, it was a scooter that passed us by. Then he always made sure, okay, I'm going to sprint with a bicycle and overtake this guy, just to prove him that he's not the fastest on the road. So he always liked to do things like that. And of course, while we're bicycling, we also prayed together. And it was just awesome, We shared ideas, we shared even business ideas. He was sharing some experiences together. And we loved it. We loved it, just to be together also with him and spend time together. And we decided we are going to call ourselves International Christian Men Fellowship. And then he thought maybe we should make some T-shirts that when we are going to bicycle together, that everybody will be able to recognize us. So that was something we have not. It didn't come to realization yet. But I think it is something that we could do. So, yeah, Cam, thank you. This was a good job, and it's great that I don't have to say goodbye, I can say see you later.
Thank you, Pastor Kevin, for those words of encouragement. And I think the sermon was a complete embodiment of the life of our brother Cam. And sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Alfred. You painted a picture of who he was. I was very, very close to him. I say he was my brother from another mother. He was my prayer partner, my companion in life. He would call me every day at 8 o'clock to pray. Besides my wife, I never had somebody who was such a prayer partner. Because it's normal that I would pray with my wife, but I never had a friend. I never had a brother who held me accountable, who would call me. I would be expecting between 8 and 9, whatever I'm doing, Cam would call. Even if he went out to pick the tractors without my knowledge, he would call me on the way. and say, Brother Alfred, I went out, I'm driving, can we just pray shortly? And we'll do that. When we went out together for the tractors, we'll park and pray. We'll pray for the people from whom he bought tractors, and shared his little magnets he prepared. It's been a huge loss. It's like a vacuum in my heart, and it's difficult for all of us, difficult for the family. I keep telling myself, Alfred, don't cry, and it's like I've become like a balloon. Yeah. If you pierce me, I will explode.
We were very sad to hear about your accident. And here's the last farewell from Hjallerup. We were so happy to have you around us. So many to thank you about for your welcoming party, your gifts, and a helping hand. Sometimes we share a good talk. Hello to your mother. We met her one summer. If we can help your friends cleaning up in Hjallerup, we'll do everything we can. We remember you as a fresh wind from the big world. Dear Philip, rest in peace from Anna and Troels and all the other neighbors you met.
Hello, we met Brother Cam in church on the 13th of August 2020 when we arrived in Aalborg. He helped us a lot for our integration. He took us as his family. He was such a blessing to us. In total, we spent only 1.5 months together before he moved to Angola. But it was like we knew each other for a very long time. He was very dynamic, empowering. He was a true man of God. We used to share scriptures and blessings, messages every morning. We miss him a lot, and we would like to say condolences to the family and to his loved ones.
I did not come for long, but I feel like he has impacted my life in so many ways. Him and I would share scriptures, and he would translate them for me to understand them better. He helped me and encouraged me in so many different ways. I feel like he gave me hope, and whether if I was in a situation, I could talk to him, and then he would guide me. So he was like a big brother to me, and I'm very happy, blessed, and grateful for knowing such a person. This has affected all of us in so many different ways, and it's sad that we've lost such an amazing person as him, but I also know that he's in perfect peace.
My uncle, he was loving, happy, helpful, always there for everyone. If you meet you on the road and you need help, he will help you. When I have a problem and my uncle doesn't know the way to help me out, he always tell me like we should pray and fast, because he always knew that Lord always answers the prayer. So I loved him for always being like bring happiness in my life. I could always like call him, doesn't matter the time, it doesn't matter. And he, like, if you have time, he will write to you. If he doesn't, he will tell you, okay, give me a minute and then I'll be there. It's not only he did that for me, but for everyone. And when I was there, he came with my friends, always made them laugh. Like, if you ask my friends what they remember my uncle from, they will tell you like they remember him being this happy person, and the person who always asks you like, do you have Jesus in your life? Like everywhere he went, or everything he does, he always had Jesus with him. always had Lord with him. And that's why that everything he did was always successful, because always he put Lord first. And that is the thing that he left me with, that I will do from now on, like I will do. Oh, I'm looking forward to meet him in heaven with Lord and having good time. Oh, Uncle, I miss you, but I know it's not goodbye, but it's see you soon.
Mig, nære venner, vi købte maskiner og handlede med dem, og jeg hjalp ham med at sende dem til Afrika i container, og så hjalp han også med at passe dyr og køre hø hjem, og du kunne altid ringe til ham på uanset tid, og man ringte kl. 2 om natten, så var det, så kom han, og hvis der gik noget i stykker kl. 10 om aftenen, så ringte han, så kom han. Og jeg hjalp ham med at køre tit rundt og hente ting, og vi var meget tæt. Jeg er sådan meget. Det var sammen, vi havde glædet os til, at han skulle komme hjem.